As Luz mentioned, I had the privilege to be the IIASA director from 2009 to January 2012, and one of the main tasks that we encountered in my first year was to develop a new strategic plan. So before we go into the session, I want to remind you of some of the elements of the strategic plan, which focuses on three global problem areas: energy and climate change, food and water, and poverty and equity. And these were deliberately chosen to be coupled areas because IIASA is very strong in using systems analysis to look at the intersection of problems and to solve them jointly and concurrently, rather than sub-optimizing, as we say in systems analysis lingo, small parts of them. So today we have a very exciting panel of top researchers in this area, some of whom have been associated with IIASA for a long, long time. And I will introduce them in the sequence by which they arrived and associated with IIASA. So Professor William Clark celebrates his 40th anniversary of association with IIASA today. Bill? He came to IIASA in its first year in 1972, and he's now a very distinguished professor at Harvard University. The next year, in 1973, Ralph Keeney came to IIASA, who is at Duke University, and I actually joined IIASA in 1975 and became good friends with these guys. They both went on to illustrious careers. Bill pioneered research on sustainable development and sustainability science, and Ralph became one of the leaders in the field of decision and risk analysis internationally. And they're living proof that there is life after IIASA. Professor Carl Sigmund from the University of Vienna is an eminent game theorist, and he came to IIASA in 1984. Our rapporteur, Dr. Stefan Hochreiner-Stiegler, arrived at IIASA in 2006 after completing his PhD in statistics from the University of Vienna. Dr. David McCollum received his PhD from UC Davis in California, and he joined IIASA just a year and a half ago. And our newcomer, even though not the youngest member of the team, is Dr. Andrew Johnson. He's from the Austrian Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organization, also known as CSIRO. And he joined IIASA as a new council member just 3 days ago. So here they are, all IIASA veterans and newcomers, and they are coming here together to bring very diverse perspectives to the problem at hand. And the problem is how to use systems analysis effectively to address closely linked problems concurrently with the goal of enhancing sustainability. After that, my task is to make sense out of all of this, but I'll wait until the speakers have made their presentation, and so let's first hear it from Bill Clark.